Real quick, I just wanted to put this in the atmosphere. I feel like it's time for women. It don't matter if you dark skin, light skin, if you identify with Asian, African, Hispanic, it don't matter. A woman in general. If you are a God-fearing, intelligent, respectable woman, please stand up with me. Let's make a new trend to show the world that there are still women who are respectable. I've been hearing and seeing too many videos about women saying we are the cause of why a family is broken down. If we gotta go with 100%, right? It's a high number of women's out here being thoughts, hoes, tricking off. It's a lot of women out here that's all about the money. And it's a small percentage, 15 to 20% possibly, just, going off the top of my dome, that don't apply to. It's a lot of women out here that's on welfare, that's getting food stamps and been on it. But then there's some women that use those services because they really actually need it. I heard somebody say tonight that the black woman is responsible for the breakdown of the family unit. There's some truth to that. But one of my pet peeves is an absolute. You feel me? Like, here's an absolute for you. 1 plus 1 is absolutely 2. And there ain't no way around it. There ain't no way around it. Okay? But one black woman or any woman plus another woman, whatever color she is, do not equal the same thing. Okay? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And I'm going to tell you why I'm sick of it. I grew up in a very, very, very dysfunctional family. And no, there was no father figure there. And yes, my mother was in that percentage of the other 85 to 80%. Okay? She got pregnant when she was 15. She got 4 kids and 4 different baby daddies. But you know what? I had Yahweh on my side. God, creator of the heavens and the earth, on my side. Before I even understood what that meant. And he kept me. And he was with me. And he's still with me. He's been with me this whole time. I'm a firm believer. And psychology has it to back it up. That you either going to become exactly what you grew up around, or you're going to be the complete opposite. And oh baby, I'm the complete opposite. Now, because I never learned growing up about real love, what I should and shouldn't take from a relationship, and because I wanted a family unit so bad, and I knew that I was going to do it better than how I was raised, I didn't ask God when I married my first husband. That's on me. But I was very dedicated to make that thing work. Even to the point I stayed for 7 years. For 7 years I tried. Now every time he put his hands on me, or he threw a computer threw a phone out the car, punched holes in the wall, throwing plates and cups, breaking it on the ground, yelling and screaming, choking me, pulling a gun out on me, pulling a knife out on me, pulling my hair out, all of that. Brother shooting up my house, brother keying my car, putting sugar in my tank. Through all of that, I attempted to stay. You want to know why? Because I wanted my kids to be able to say that they grew up in the same household as their mama and daddy, and they raised them. But like I said, every time he did something crazy like that, I dipped. Because he had to know, like, you got the wrong one. You got the wrong one to do that to and the right one to lead. And that's what I did. So y'all need to be quiet when it comes to talking trash about single mothers. Because I left because I love my kids more. Because my kids deserve better. My children deserve better. They deserve to be raised up in at least a household with one sane, mentally stable person that's teaching them how to be productive citizens in this world and to be fearful and loving of God versus being in a very dysfunctional home. Can you imagine how crazy my kids would be right now, my children would be right now if I was to stay with their daddy? All the gunplay. We done had to run from our house like 2-3 times because of his brother and other people trying to shoot it up. We done had to stay in our house where 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, crackheads knocking on the door. This man would not let me go outside unless he was there. I couldn't go nowhere but to the grocery store and to the laundromat. I wasn't allowed to speak. I wasn't allowed to work. I wasn't allowed to have a thought. I wasn't allowed. So, how do you think my kids would be if I was to stay in that situation? I want them to be better than me. I want them to have a life better than me. I want them to see the good things that life can be. So therefore, I left. So therefore, I divorced him. Okay? So therefore, I'm a single mother. Okay? I'm 39. And out of my 39 years of living, I can honestly put my hand on the Bible, say that I have not been on welfare. I ain't been on welfare. And the accumulation of being able to use food stamps all together, you want to add it up, it's pushing 3 years. And it's not consistently. And 2 of them years, I was with they daddy. And I'm on it now because look at the economy. I'm a licensed nail technician, a licensed esthetician, and I went to school for massage therapy. Oh, and I have 2 years of schooling for early childhood development and business management. I have had my own business for the past 8 years. So the trash y'all talking about, single black moms or single women, single moms altogether, is for the birds. And I'm sick of it. And so that's why I'm like, come on, let's make this a thing, women. Let's make this a thing. There is some out here that ain't about that craziness. We ain't ratchet. You feel me? Even when I attempted to be a piece of ratchet, I wasn't ratchet. You know, I was more of a thug than anything. I used to listen to Gucci Mane, Wife and Lucci, a little bit of Lil Wayne, know what I'm saying? Like, because I was about that life. I was always about, get this money, get this money. You feel me? Because I wanted my children to have better, and I didn't want to make an excuse for being a single mom that they can't have nice things. Are you kidding me? No. Absolutely not. When my babies was in the womb, all they listened to was gospel music. And I read the Bible to them. And as they are children now, 15 and 16 years old, they go to bed at night just like me, listening to the Bible. They correct me when I get besides myself. If I start cussing too much, if I say something that's ungodlike, that's what you want. That's all I really wanted to say, man. Come on, let's band together. Strong women who are really being a positive impact in their children's lives, who ain't out here being ghetto and ratchet and trying to find a man to take care of them. Because everybody ain't the same, man. You can't put all black people into a whole little pot. You can't put all single mothers into a pot. I'm sick of it. Cut it out. We ain't all the same.